Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grace Community School and Clyde Perkins Stadium for tonight's varsity game between the Grace Community Cougars and the Arlington Grace Prep Lions. We're going to begin tonight with a pregame prayer. We'll follow that with the national anthem, and then we'll have tonight's coin toss. If you would please stand at this time, we're going to be led in prayer by the Grace Community School Assistant Head of School, Joshua Webb. Please join Joshua as we pray.
Most Holy Father, we come to you tonight through Jesus and certainly not based on our own merit. We thank you, Lord, for your goodness and for your grace in our lives. It's so fitting that both schools tonight are named Grace. I pray each time we see those names that we'll remember you and your grace toward us. Lord, we're so grateful for tonight's celebration of homecoming and the joy that we get from Christian community. I pray that you'll be honored in our conversations and our laughter and our enjoyment of athletic competitions. Please protect all our athletes tonight. May they give their best and be humble regardless of the outcome. Please, Lord, would you bless and protect our friends from Arlington and see them safely home. You truly are a good God, and we're grateful to be your children. We praise you and we love you, and we ask you in your name. Amen.
Please remain standing and face the United States flag at the north end of the stadium as we honor our nation and the men and women who serve and who have served it with the presentation of our national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner is presented tonight by the Grace Community School High School Choir.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grace Game Day. We are live from Clyde Perkins Stadium on this Halloween night in Tyler, Texas. It's been 36 long days since the Cougars last took the field here at home. 36 days of waiting, working, and believing. And tonight the lights are back on, the stands are full, and the air carries the unmistakable buzz of homecoming football. The Grace Cougars are 2-6 on the season and 1-3 in district play, but don't let their record fool you. Tonight, everything is on the line. With a win, the Cougars can clinch a playoff spot and extend their season after the next week's game that is the season finale of the regular season. Across on the other side of the field is the Grace Prep Lions. 5-3 overall, 2-3 in district. All three losses have come during district play. Tonight, they are playing for a playoff spot as well. It's fourth place versus fifth place. It's rivalry, it's redemption, and it's homecoming under the Halloween lights. Welcome to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney, and we apologize for having to restart the stream. Josh, we've been on the Wi-Fi every game this season, and all of a sudden it chose this moment to blink out on us, and I think it probably has something to do with the number of people that are here. There's probably a lot of people trying to jump on the network.
Yeah, I imagine.
And so it just bugged out on us all of a sudden.
But we're here, and we're live.
We're hardwired in now. They can't do anything to us, so. At least, well, I guess we better not say that, right?
Right.
Who knows what might
we
happen.
get escorted out of the booth right now.
Oh, man. But welcome to Grace Game Day, your front row seat for Grace Cougar Athletics. So Grace is going to receive first as Grace Prep won the toss, and they deferred to the second half.
Tonight's officials are referee Timothy Mack, umpire Richard Paisley, headline judge Timothy Thompson, line judge Dean Gibbs, the back judge tonight Michael Root, side judge Lorenzo McCullough, and the field judge is Mr. Kent McNutt.
All right, so player introductions are done, and we are ready for kickoff here on Halloween night. And, man, wouldn't it be a great night to have a scary hours Halloween-type massacre on the field in our favor, of course.
As long as we clarify that part, in our favor. For sure.
Out of bounds.
That didn't take long. That kick went straight out of bounds.
Yeah, so they went onside kick there, and that's going to give the Cougars excellent field position to start their first drive. And I want to see if these guys can carry on the momentum they had Friday. Friday, this offense really seemed to have a lot of momentum. The offensive line was creating holes in the running game. The defensive line was making stops. The system just felt, coming off of that bye week, going into Austin last week, it just felt like everyone knew what they were doing, where they were supposed to be. Really fine-tuned machine last Friday night. Let's see if the offense can pick up where they left off.
Yeah, I agree, Josh. They definitely played well and really played well enough to win in that game, which Hyde Park is second in district. They're undefeated in district. It's going to be a handoff to B.A. He breaks a tackle in the backfield.
Man, he had three different guys touch him in the backfield, and he's able to still pick up 2 yards on that play. It's just such a luxury when he's healthy and when he's able to, turn those legs. He's so difficult to bring down for a loss. It's just such a weapon to have in the backfield.
Yeah, that's just strong running.
We had a Grace Prep player jump off sides, but he was able to get back before the snap.
Now we got all kinds of motion for Grace. We get set. Now it's a snap, and Stanley's going to follow B.A. Gets to the corner and lowers his shoulder inside the 45-yard line.
Good tough run. Yeah, he's shown a lot of physicality these last few weeks and how he's able to run the ball. Quarterbacks are stereotypically known to not want to take any kind of punishment, but, man, he dishes it out. He doesn't just take it, and he's really been a force running the football from the quarterback position.
Yes, he has. And Josh, you're exactly right. He does not shy away from contact. It does not bother him. Doak Porter on the jet sweep looking for the corner, cuts inside B.A.'s block and gets upended. And he's going to be about a yard short. Brings up 4th down and 1, and we'll see what they choose to do. I imagine they're going for it.
Yeah, Max coming in. I think they're going to try to beef up that run game. Run BA right behind 33 and 32. Not a bad strategy. That's a lot of human coming at you.
So 4th and 1 early, and they go into that big jumbo set. Handoff to B.A. Caught in the backfield.
That was offsides.
There is a flag down. Okay.
Yeah, that defense jumped real early.
They're celebrating on the other side, but, Josh, I don't think they see the flag.
Yeah, they were able to get in the backfield and make a stop because they jumped. There was about 2 or 3 of these guys jumped before the snap. So the offensive line was unable to get a good block. So they got the stop, but it's going to be a first down off the penalty, and the Cougars are going to keep this drive alive.
So that's an all-state first down. Tonight's game is brought to you by Allstate. Monette Taylor, the local agent in White House. Handoff to B.A. Room on the left side. First down and more. Inside the 20. Inside the 10.
That's a touchdown.
It's a Biomax touchdown run of 37 yards.
Yeah, and he looks fresh today. There was a couple weeks early in the season where he was dealing with that knee injury, and he just didn't have that same pop. And, man, it's so good to see him running the ball healthy. Once he finds a crease in that defense, he is deceptively one of the fastest guys on this field.
Yes, he is.
You know, it's not fair to be that big, that strong, and that fast.
That extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law, and it is good. And Grace strikes first. 9:44 remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 Grace. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. Grace took the ball down the field in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Put the ball in the end zone on a 37-yard run by B.A. And now this kickoff will be brought to you by Harley's. Josh, it's great to be back home.
It's so good to be back home.
36 days since the last game here at Clyde Perkins Field.
Including 2 trips to Austin.
Yes. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit inside the 20, taken at the 12, makes a man miss at the 20, and he's going to get up across the 30-yard line, and he gets smacked.
Yeah, that was Parker Stormer. Just came in and laid the wood down. Yeah, usually number 70. He's rocking number 35 tonight. And it's something about those 30 numbers. They all just put on a 30, and then they just turn into variants of Andrew Gardner out there. So let's let this defense see what they can do. See if they can control the run.
In a little bit of a pistol formation, and he's going to pitch it on an option. And there's some speed. Andrew Gardner's there. His flag is down. So we'll see what this flag is about here. Still waiting on the signal here. Holding against the offense. I'm sure Grace will gladly accept that penalty. And so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, but it's from the spot of the foul, so it's actually going to end up 1st and 11.
Yeah, one of those holding penalties that happens after the runner is past the line of scrimmage. So unlike holding on an offensive lineman in the backfield, that would give you 10 yards. That one's a spot foul, so it's going to just replay that down essentially.
And they're going to run the same play, but this time the quarterback keeps it, and he's got room across the 40 running away, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Wow.
That was a fast run there, Josh.
Yeah, that's a big quarterback, and that was a long strides all the way to the end zone.
That's Cohen Jurgensen. And, wow.
Yep, and just like that. Goodness gracious. But ends up being a one-play drive.
He covered 66 yards in a hurry. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And with 9:19 remaining in the first, we're tied up at 7. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are in the Hope Church broadcast booth. And a big thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. 7-7. 9:19 remaining in the first quarter. And it's an onside kick attempt, and it's going to once again go out of bounds. So Grace will begin this drive at...
I guess they're going to say that we must have touched it. There's no flag.
No, there's a flag right there. We can't see it. I just happened to see a couple of guys on the sideline.
I didn't think anybody touched it.
And now we get the call. Yeah, Josh, I didn't see that flag for a long time, and then 2 guys on the sideline kind of separated. Oh, there it is.
So, again, the Cougars in great field position. So back-to-back explosive plays in this game has us tied up at 7-7.
Grace begins this drive at their own 47, 1st and 10. B.A. and Gaudier switching sides of the formation here. And it's going to be a handoff to B.A., and he's up the middle and gets about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Josh. Our cheerleaders just realized what they were doing. They were chanting for the defense.
To be fair, their backs were to the field.
Yes. And we've got whistles and flags, and we're going to get a false start here against Grace. So that'll back them up 5 yards. It'll make it 2nd down and 14. So that puts them behind the chains. We get at least a portion of it back here on the 2nd down play, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Porter in motion. Quick pass out, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just kind of sailed that one. So
that brings up 3rd and long as he was looking for Christian Henry. and just too tall for him out there. You'd have loved to see that connection there, Josh, because Porter went in motion, and he definitely had the block sealed out there. Stanley is back, looking, has time, throws, and it's too tall for Porter.
It's going to be a 3-and-out for this Cougar offense.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th and 14 in your own end of the field, and those are kind of the odds that you don't really want to mess with there. Josh, I don't know if we've mentioned this or not, but what a beautiful night for football.
Yeah, perfect fall night.
We're going to get a flag here for delay of game.
Yeah, and Coach Russell's hot.
Yeah, that's Coach Russell's not going to be a fan of that at all. Here's a snap. King gets away a nice punt. Takes a great bounce. And it's going to roll all the way down to the 11-yard line.
What a punt.
Josh, that thing hit the ground, and it looked like somebody kicked it again.
It did.
It took off. So a nice job there flipping the field.
Yeah, and now for the defense. The first play was a penalty, but even that play they picked up 10 yards. Second play went to the house. So they're going to have to shore up their assignments there on the edge and watch for that QB sneak, and obviously the quarterback is going to be running some read option.
And one thing we know now is he is fast. He's back, looking, throwing deep over the middle, and incomplete.
Had him, too.
Pass intended for number 3, Daniel Peck. Defending for the Cougars was Elijah Hicks.
Elijah Hicks was closing quickly. The ball was so underthrown that Elijah Hicks actually had the best chance to get to it. But, Josh, you're right. He had a receiver that was running with great space. Second down and 10. Out here with a packed house for homecoming. It's a great sight to see. Quarterback's going to pitch it out, and broken tackle, but he's not going to get away from Porter.
Yeah, that was great pursuit that time to the sideline. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. So great opportunity for this Cougar defense to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense.
Yes, that's what you'd love to see right now. Tied up at 7. We approach the 7-minute mark in the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff
Huge
up the middle.
hole.
Big hole. Breaks a tackle across the 50. And he's going to run away with it. That was a hustle effort from Coleman Swain, but just could not catch up with him.
Wow. And, man, there was a hole a car could have drove through on that run.
Josh, I could have run through that hole. I think.
Could have ran through the hole. We probably wouldn't have got to the end zone.
I wouldn't have ran that far. That is for certain.
But that was a monstrous hole that was opened up.
So, Josh, Grace Prep is showing off the wheels.
Yeah, big playability.
Here in this first quarter. Lots of speed on that Grace Prep side of the ball. So it's 14-7, 6:58 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are in the Hope Church broadcast booth. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on what is a chilly October night. Happy Halloween. Happy homecoming. It's a great night to be here on the Grace campus. They've kicked 2 kicks out of bounds. We'll see what they decide to do with this one. McQuaid takes it at the 27. Quickly up to the 40. Looking for the outside. Not quite going to get there. Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Again, though, the Cougars in excellent field position. And here you just got to avoid the self-inflicted wounds, the penalties. That last drive was thwarted before it could even begin with a false start that really put this offense behind the chains. Instead of 2nd and 9, you're at 2nd and 14. You throw an incomplete pass, and now you're at a 3rd and long. That's not where this offense wants to be. And so it's going to be important that minimize the self-inflicted wounds and try not to get behind the chains.
Yeah. This offense is an offense that thrives with staying on schedule. And it's a snap to Stanley. He's going to follow B.A. coming to the near sideline. And B.A. is not able to get there. And the lone person there was able to tackle him and bring him down.
Yeah, that was an excellent play design. The play was there. You had Porter on the outside. You had B.A. as the lead blocker, and Porter's man was able to get through him. B.A.'s not able to get there in time, and it's just a great effort by the defense to prevent what would have been a big game. But here's B.A.
Hand off to B.A. going up the middle. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and short-ish. Halfway through the first quarter, Grace Prep up 14-7. And the Cougars right at midfield facing 3rd down and 4. B.A. makes somebody miss in the backfield, but is not able to get away. Flags down.
Flag down on the play. Alexander brought down in the backfield by James Yates of the Lions.
And I think we're going to get a holding against Grace. Yeah, that's the signal, and I'm assuming Grace Prep is going to decline this.
Penalty is holding against the Cougars.
Josh, did he just motion to accept that penalty?
I think so. I think they're going to take the 10 yards.
It was about to be 4th and 6. I'm stunned.
Well, I think what's happening here is Grace was going to go for that 4th down. So you back them up 10 yards. You put them in a position that if you get a stop here on 3rd down, they're not going to go for it at their own 40. I think that's kind of the reasoning there.
I think I would still just, in my estimation, I'd rather have a team facing 4th and 6. But here we are at 3rd and 12.
I think the Grace Prep coaching staff is showing a lot of faith in their defense to be able to get a stop here on this 3rd down.
I, for one, hope it bites him. Snap to Stanley. He's back, looking, throwing deep, holding. Unreal.
Flag.
Is there seriously not a flag on that? That is truly an egregious missed call. Okay. I'll calm down over here. It's still the first quarter. Josh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he just deemed that uncatchable, but
it was uncatchable because he was getting held the whole way down the field. That's just a terribly missed call there. And the punt by Stanley, he gets it away. Fair catch at the 21-yard line.
So the Cougars have done a good job at, staying their offense near midfield and keeping them pinned back, but it hasn't mattered as they've been able to run off 2 really long touchdown runs. And so it's going to be really important here that this defense kind of get their bearings together because this game could get out of hand quick. And you don't want to go down 21-7. It takes you out of your routine, out of your rhythm. Starts making you do uncharacteristic things when you're trying to chase the scoreboard. So this defense is going to have to make a big stand here.
Yeah, this is a big drive for the Cougars defense. Shotgun snap, he's going to hand it off. And nice pursuit there by the Grace defense. Sturmer was in there. Josiah King came in and finished him off. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. As it was officially a gain of 2. Jurgensen's going to go under center. Handoff up the middle, and he's got room. Hicks slows him up, and I can't see who that was, Josh. Was that Swain that finished him off? No, Josiah King again. That is good enough for a first down.
I think that was Swain, 14.
Okay. He got lost in the sea of humanity over there.
Again, just another big run to pick up that first down.
And he's going to fake the toss. And he runs into Gardner. Apologies, Gaudier.
Andrew Gardner, the first man there for the Cougars. Gaining 6, 2nd down and 4.
Second down and 4. This will be another handoff following his blocks to the near sideline. Holding again.
They got a flag that time.
There we go. It was late. It was late, but Josh, better late than never.
Yeah.
So holding is the call. And it turns this into 2nd and a bunch. 2nd and about 20. And now we got whistles here, and the referees are going to get together. The Grace Prep coach is complaining about the spot. And, Josh, I think he has an argument, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
I think it should be more like second and about 15. Because if I'm not mistaken, Josh, I think the penalty took place about the 40-yard line, and if it's a spot foul, then it should be putting them back around the 30-yard line instead of the 24. But, I mean, we don't have to give that to them. It can be second and 20. They are moving the line of scrimmage marker on the far sideline. Now, Coach Russell said, hold on, you can explain this to me. It's been a lot of interesting stuff happen, Josh, in this first less than a quarter of football.
Yeah.
So after all that, we're going to go with second down and 14. Josh, that time it was a direct snap to the running back, pitch to the quarterback, throwing deep, dropped. And then he got smashed in a late call. Unreal. He waited. Josh, how long does it take before it's too late to throw a flag?
Yeah, I think he just, the momentum, he ran into him. I don't think he hit the guy.
Furthermore, as far as he knew, the ball was in his hands. They're discussing it over there. They should pick this up. If they do the right thing, they should pick this up. Waiting to see.
Big call here.
Yeah.
I think they're going to call it.
They're calling it. That's unreal. That's just a thoroughly disappointing call. We live in an age of football, and I'm not interested in seeing anybody get hurt. But we live in an age of football where now a big hit is likely to draw a flag.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see the replay to see if he maybe like initiated more contact than just running into him with the body. But from where I'm sitting and what I saw,
now we got
false start on.
False start.
So this is a lot of flags in this first quarter.
I hope these refs brought extra ones because they're going to wear these out. It's going to be a keeper in the Wildcat up the middle, and he's just really tough to bring down. Finally brought down by a host of Wildcats, or excuse me, a host of Cougars right at midfield. Josh, it's been a whole season, and I'm still, I just slipped up on me there.
There's a lot of cats on the field right now.
There are a lot of cats on the field, that's for sure. That's a 10-yard gain, or right at a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and the Cougars are going to have to limit these big runs if they're going to have any hope of trying to claw back and win this game. That's just too much to give up on a 1st and 15. There you go.
Nice job filling up the gap there.
And who else? That's Mac Gaudier. And
it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 from midfield. Josh, the tight end motioned before that snap, and I don't believe he got set. And it's the second time I've noticed that here in this first quarter. And it's not drawn a flag either time. And I mean, maybe that's being nitpicky because they've thrown a ton of flags. But if you're as flag happy as this crew seems to be, that one should draw a flag.
Big third down.
3rd and 5. Rolling toward the sideline, running, and he's going to slide. And they're giving him a favorable spot.
And I'm glad they didn't throw a flag there because that was a late slide.
So that resets the chains. 1st and 10 at the Grace 44-yard line.
It's going to be a timeout.
So that's a timeout called by your Grace Cougars. That timeout brought to you by Scoop and Grind. So Grace spends their first timeout of the ball game, going to try to regroup. And Josh, I like this timeout. It's been an odd drive. There's been a lot of penalties. There's been a lot of back and forth, false starts, holdings, then the unsportsmanlike personal foul. And so it's been a very back and forth drive. I like this timeout here to just let your defense regroup. This is where the drive starts getting real. You need to stop them here before they get any deeper into your territory.
Yeah. Coming up with a stop here would do a lot and shifting the momentum because right now, Grace Prep has all the momentum.
Handoff, and he runs right into Sturmer. It's going to be a gain of a yard. They're going to give him another yard, so 2nd down and 8. We're approaching 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Prep leading by 7, and they are currently in Cougar territory. 2nd and 8 from the 42-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff again, bouncing to the outside. He gets the corner turned. He's got some speed, and there's a flag. And taken down out of bounds. It's Noah Bonjour on the carry, and I believe this one's coming back.
Yeah, I think they're getting another hold.
So that holding penalty will back it up again. So it's a spot foul. Let's see where they deemed the spot.
So instead of 2nd and 8, looks like it's going to be 2nd and 7.
Okay. I mean, that's better than 1st and 10 from the 20 because that's where it was headed.
Yes, it was.
And we'll see if they snap it. And they're not going to. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it is Grace Prep 7, Grace Prep 14, Grace 7. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me, Josh McElhaney. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth in Clyde Perkins Stadium. 2nd down and 7. Grace Prep in Grace territory. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. It's getting inside the 30-yard line, 1st down yardage. And, Josh, that was Brady Sappington. Dylan Stinson in on the stop, but not before he gets to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, right now the offensive line for Grace Prep is just controlling this game. They're getting a great push, creating big holes, and the Lions are just running it down our throats right now.
Sappington running up the middle
there
again.
You go.
This time he's cut down by Elijah Hicks, and there's another flag on the field. Shocking.
And based on the reaction of 55 from Grace Prep, I think it's on Grace Prep.
See what the call is here. And it's going to be holding against Grace Prep. And I didn't know he had a microphone,
I was going to
Josh.
say, how about that?
I did not even know that he had a microphone. It's going to be a pitch out. And Bonjour's got room, but he is chased down by Stinson and King. And now we've got whistles. I don't see any flags.
I think we just had a couple players maybe a little push and shove after the play, and the referee's just trying to get control.
Their fellowship was just a little bit too intense.
Something like that.
2nd and 11. Quarterback throwing, caught inside the 20. That's Swain with a solid tackle at the 14-yard line. It's 1st down yardage.
We got holding again.
And, yeah, another holding penalty. Wow. Josh, we should have been counting penalties.
Well, that's the 4th holding penalty, I believe.
But I'm not sure I can count that high.
I think that's the same guy because he's really frustrated. It's 55. It's a Grace Prep. So several holding calls has really kept this drive kind of stalled here and given the Cougars a chance to try to get off the field defensively.
2nd and 19, empty backfield. Jurgensen is back, pressured, and he's wrapped up.
There you go. Luke Anderson came in to finish that, but I think it was Parker Sturmer that had the first hit on the quarterback, and that's going to bring up a long 3rd down. Great pressure that time by this Cougar defense.
Yes, that was much needed.
Oh, that was it Mac?
Yeah, that was Matt Gaudier that got there first.
All right, all these 30s are starting to bleed together. 32, 33, 35.
3rd and 24. You can't let them out of this. Don't even let them get close. Jurgensen is back, looking, pressured, rolling. He's got room on the sideline across the 40, across the 30, and out of bounds. Out of bounds, looks like they're marking him at the 26-yard line, so that's going to bring up 4th down and about 8. We'll see what they do here. It looks like the offense is staying on the field. Big play here for this Grace defense.
Yeah, great opportunity to try to get off the field and give your offense a chance.
He's back. Pressured, throws,
Wide
caught.
open.
Inside the 15, inside the 10. Spun down at the 8-yard line.
Wide open.
My goodness. It was Carter Smith on the reception there. And so that is going to make it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
That's just a backbreaker. And they're playing zone and nobody picks them up.
Jurgensen under center. Handoff inside the 5 and wrestled down at the 2-yard line.
Multiple Cougars in on that tackle, including the Green and Parker Sermon.
And so that's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 2. And we're going to get a reset of the play clock here. Handoff up the middle, stonewalled.
Job.
At the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Elijah Hicks just blew that up.
Elijah Hicks had him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Josh, he might have actually lost a yard on that play.
I think he did.
3rd and goal from the 3. Quarterback keeper up the middle. And
I don't think he got there.
waiting for a signal. Josh, the official from the far sideline, didn't even move. There's a signal for a touchdown. That was a late signal. Josh, the official on the far sideline didn't even budge. So with 7:50 remaining in the 2nd quarter, Grace Prep is looking to go up 21-7 with this extra point pending.
Yeah, I just saw the replay. He was definitely short. So they're going for a 2.
And they are running a play, a fumble here. And it's going to be drugged down, and he pitches it, and so we'll just keep tackling guys until we tackle somebody with the ball.
2-point conversion attempt failed.
So no good on the 2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah, I don't know what that play
Interesting,
design was supposed to. If it was supposed to be a direct snap end around, but it did not work. And thankfully, the Cougars catch a break, so it's now 20-7. And this offense is going to have to find that rhythm they had on that first drive.
Yeah, they are. They definitely got to get back to moving the ball.
They're going to have to put up points if this game is going to be out of reach by halftime. This is one of those games where the offense is going to have to carry and build the momentum. Give that defense some opportunity to catch their breath.
The Varsity girls played 2nd, and the boys finished 3rd in the meet. 68% of the swimmers earned season best times at the meet. Our swimmers will be back in action on November 11th at the PISD Aquatic Center. We invite everyone to come out and support the GCS swim team.
Josh, the quarterback for the Lions, is also the kicker. Or he's out in kick coverage, rather. It's number 3, Daniel Keck, that is the kicker. Keck, the kicker. Or no, excuse me. They have some interesting formations, okay? I'll just put it that way. Grace falls on that. Because, Josh, the last time out there, number 3, Daniel Keck, kicked it. Grace offense will begin this drive at the 48-yard line. So, once again, great field position.
Got to capitalize here, boys.
And they are in that jumbo formation. It's going to be a handoff to B.A., working his way across midfield for about a 4, maybe a 5-yard gain.
Stop by number 1, Brady Sackington. Gain of 5, second down and 5.
So second down and 5. Back in the same formation. It's going to be a pitch to B.A. running toward the near sideline, trying to string it out. Stiff arms his way across the 45-yard line. Very close to first down yardage.
They're going to mark him short.
It's going to be third and a short 2 or a long 1. We'll see what Grace has in their bag of tricks right here. 3rd and 2. Handoff to B.A. Fumbles the football, and the Lions have it.
Just brutal.
I didn't see, Josh, really what happened. The exchange just didn't seem to be clean at all. I don't think B.A. ever had it secured.
No, he didn't. I don't think he ever had the ball.
B.A. visibly disappointed in himself on the sideline. Play action fake. Jurgensen looking, throwing deep over the middle, and broken
Great
up,
play.
incomplete. Christian Henry with great coverage. Josh Henry was running step for step with the Lions receiver.
Yeah, he was. Just excellent coverage. Great concentration. Had his eye on the quarterback on the ball. Was able to reach in there, break that pass play up, prevent a big play. We need some more. We need some more plays like that.
Jurgensen under center. There's going to be a handoff. Runs into his own man in the backfield. Is able to get free, and Elijah Hicks drags him down, but not before he gets into Grace territory with first down yardage. So 1st and 10. It's a handoff and just gaping holes, Josh.
Yeah.
It almost feels like every time they run the ball, they're gaining 10 yards.
Yeah, just great push by the offensive line, and the Cougars are on their heels right now.
So 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line in Cougar territory. And they're doing everything they can to keep from going down 3 scores right here. It's going to be a handoff. Great pursuit from Gaudier.
An excellent game.
Ball's loose. Grace is
Grace
on
got
it.
What a play. We needed that. Oh, he just changed it.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. How do you...
He pointed the wrong direction.
Oh, man. I just... there's no words to speak right now, Josh. You think you come away with a fumble recovery, and it's just unreal. You got motion here. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he's brought down by Hicks and Vadrine.
Dividing on the tackle work, Green and Hicks.
Brings up a very big 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 3.
I guess we're going with 3rd down and 3. That's what the official says, so we'll go with that. 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. He's looking to keep it, and he muscles his way close to the 1st down yardage, and he's got it. Josh, it feels like Jurgensen just gets positive yardage every time he moves.
Yeah, very similar to a running style that we talked about with BA all the time. He's got a big body, long frame, so he's able to fall forward, and when just falling forward, he's able to get 2 yards.
We're under 5 minutes remaining in the half now. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Handoff up the middle.
And Vadreen is able to get in there for just a gain of 2.
Second down and 8. Jurgensen, quick throw over the middle, caught inside the 15.
And again, just wide open.
And Swain makes the stop at the 6. That's Carter Smith once again, Josh. He has run wide open multiple times tonight. So 1st and goal as we go under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, this defense is just gassed right now.
Yeah, this is something that they're going to have to get a handle on this, Josh, or it's going to get very much out of hand. You're down 3 scores at this point. There's 3:52 remaining in the half. And you're running the risk now, if you don't get something done here in the next 3:52 of game clock, the Lions get the ball to start the second half. As that extra point is up, and it is good. And we got whistles, we got a flag. It's offsides against Grace. And we'll see. Hopefully they just accept that, or excuse me, decline it. And so they do decline that penalty. 3:52 remaining in the first half. Your score is 27 to 20, or excuse me, to 27 to 7. We'll take a moment to say thank you to some sponsors. I want to say thank you to Texas Oncology, Jordan Boos and her staff. Welcome to the Grace Game Day family. We appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I'd like to say also a big thank you to Biomax Spray Foam Insulation. Thank you for your support of Grace Game Day this season. We appreciate you guys so very much. Josh, the Cougars are very much in need of something to energize this crowd.
Yeah, we need a spark right now.
Energize the sideline. Line drive kick, fielded by McQuay. Makes a man miss at the 32 and taken down at the 35. So that's where Grace will begin this drive. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
tackle was made at the 35-yard line by number 7, Carter Smith.
Got to find something here that's going to bring some juice. Stanley is alone in the gun. I got McQuay in motion. He fakes the give to him. Now Stanley will keep it up the middle, and he is head over heels after a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Going to give him a 4-yard gain on the play, so it's 2nd and 6. Alone in the gun again. Screen pass out to Swain. Makes a man miss. He's going to get a couple of yards out of that, Josh.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room on that screen there.
He looked like he might have been dropped in the backfield, but that was a nice move there.
Great effort to be able to pick up positive yards on that one. So Graceland a little bit with tempo here. 3rd down.
Stanley looking. He's going to throw to Porter. Porter across the 40, lowers his shoulder and gets to 1st down yardage. That's an all-state 1st down and a much-needed one at that.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10. Going to go to a 4 wide receiver set here for the Cougars. Stanley still alone in the gun. Now McQuay goes in motion. He's going to fake the give to him. Stanley up the middle and just hard running for a yard.
David Jurgensen on the tackle.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. That time of year? No, but that time of year.
And that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Yep.
And it does. So we'll take this timeout with them. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We're live in the Hope Church broadcast booth. Cougars are facing a 2nd down and 9 as we resume play after the 2-minute timeout. BA in the backfield next to Stanley. He's going to go in motion. It's a screen to BA, and they read that the whole way.
Yeah, before he even threw the ball, there was 2 guys.
Now we've got a flag
down here. He's pointing toward,
This could be a holding against the Cougars. Josh, that was Carter Smith, the guy that, as a receiver, has really just ripped the Cougars' defense up tonight. And he just blazed a trail to drop BA for a loss.
Yeah, as soon as BA came onto the backfield, they had done their scouting report. They knew what was coming. You saw 2 Lions just make a beeline, and before BA could even complete that catch,
So that's going to be a decline on the penalty, and Grace Prep is going to take a timeout here. Josh, they're probably thinking about trying to get more points before halftime.
I think that's what they're doing. They're preserving as much time as possible because they want that sandwich we've been talking about all year, because they do get the ball first to start the second half, which is why this drive is even more critical for Grace to come away with something.
And, Josh, I don't like it when other people are fixing that sandwich.
No?
I like it. I like it when we are.
Yeah, it's like going to somebody's house and they're making a sandwich and not making one for you.
Right?
It's just rude.
It is rude. It is very rude. So with declining that penalty, it is 3rd down and 12. Stanley's back, pressured, gets away from it, throws on the run, caught by Porter
catch
on the sideline. He's going to call it incomplete. I sure thought he had that.
And then my camera angle didn't have the feet, so I couldn't tell. He completed the catch with the ball, but I couldn't tell if he got his feet in bounds.
I sure thought he drugged that foot. So Grace will punt. 1:45 remaining in the half. And a high, short punt. And it takes a Lions bounce, and Swain is going to get to it at the 43-yard line. Man, Josh, it's just, it seems like nothing can go right now.
Yeah, it's just hasn't been our night.
So 1st and 10 Lions. Great field position at their own 43. Jurgensen's back, throws over the middle. Incomplete.
Oh.
Bedreen going after the ball as it popped up into the air.
The receiver wanted a flag. I appreciate Aaron fighting through the whistle.
Second and 10. Jurgensen back, looking, throws deep over the middle, and caught. Once again, Carter Smith. So into Grace territory at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Another quick throw over the middle. All the way inside the 20.
Man, they're getting yards in a hurry.
Daniel Keck. Josiah King on the stop. They're moving quick. Jurgensen is back. Throws again. And that ball is caught.
This time not for a first down, so the clock is still running.
2nd down and looks like 2. And this time it's going to be a handoff. And he's
good job.
Dropped by Josiah King.
Josiah King on the tackle.
Close to first down yardage, but not quite. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Clock running, 25 seconds. Jurgensen is back, looking, throws to the corner of the end zone. And Carter Smith is there. That's a touchdown for the Lions.
And that was a perfect throw. That was a perfect throw.
Carter Smith once again with the reception.
And Jurgensen was just surgical in that 2-minute drive. I mean, he just was throwing darts.
It's a very subdued homecoming crowd.
PAT is good for Daniel Tech.
The extra point is up and good. 18 seconds remaining in the half. 34-7 Lions. We'll be back right after this.
In the heart of White House, there's a place where hope resides. Welcome to Hope Church, where the embrace of hope transforms lives. We are more than a church. We are a refuge of compassion, a haven of strength, and a beacon of light. At Hope Church, you'll discover a community that's here for you. Join us in the journey of hope, where every story matters. Your place of hope, right here, right now.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. 18 seconds remaining in the first half, and your scoreboard is correct. It is 34-7 in favor of Grace Prep. Josh, this has just been a picture-perfect example of things that begin to roll in the wrong direction, and it just snowballs.
Yeah.
Line drive kick. Hicks takes it up to the 44-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 from there. It'll be interesting to see. 2 timeouts. Interesting to see what they do here.
I think at this point you just try to get to halftime. Try to regroup. Or you hand it off to one of your speedsters or throw a quick screen. I don't know if I'd take any chances trying to throw it downfield.
Hecht in motion. Quick screen to Porter. Stays on his feet after the low throw and gains a yard.
Porter on the reception. Tackle made by David Jurgensen.
And Grace does take a timeout after a 1-yard gain, so we'll have one more play here before the half.
Porter seemed a little bit slow to get up there.
Yeah, he's still kind of crouched down.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. It's been a tough first half, to say the least.
Yeah, it has.
Stanley takes the snap, looking, throws to McQuay, caught, 50, 40. This will be the final play of the half. And taken down inside the 30. And that brings us to halftime with your score, Grace Prep 34, Grace 7. And we will turn the attention toward the field, enjoy the halftime festivities, and we'll be back for the start of the second half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Cougar Homecoming Halftime Show. First up, please welcome to the field the Grace Community High School Varsity Cheerleaders. The 25-26 GTS cheerleadership team is Captain Charlotte Moser, Co-Captain Gracie McCoy, and cheerleader managers Olivia Pereira and Grace Wilson. The Cougar cheerleaders are led by coaches Maggie and Stephen Kane.
You got one. Oh yeah, that's true. They say yeah.
And now taking the field of the Grace Community High School Cougar Reps. The drill team is directed by Melissa Knox and assistant Christy Crawley. The Cougar Reps will be led on the field by head dance captain Allie Jackson. Enjoy their strut onto the field to This Is Sparta, played by our award-winning high school drumline.
Oh, she was
We would also like to recognize Elizabeth Sheridan of Seagrass Ability. Thank you to our manager, Caroline Fox and Vivian Marshall. Enjoy the Seagrass costume routine to Dancing in the Country. And now, welcome to the field, your Quincy's first time, Cats, Year 1, State Champion Grace Community High School Drumline. The drumline is under the direction of Deb Jefferson. Tonight, they will be presenting an encore performance of their award-winning Constitution Show.
I bet everyone thinks so.
graduate, how old are you? 85. You know the Pews? Robin Pugh. He's got a brother. They own one of the title companies. He's a lawyer. No, our kids went to school with our kids.
can go to this school in Dallas and pay $28 an hour, or you can go to this
And that's a lot of effort.
So,
one just hit me.
Yeah, so you may need to tell him to just suck it up, Buttercup, for a little while. But he'll get it.
It will normalize.
Yeah. So just hang in there.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day as we get set for the start of the second half. And Josh, it has been a tough first half for the Grace Cougars tonight.
Yeah, not exactly how we drawn it up. I will take full responsibility for my Halloween Massacre comment. You know, we don't really believe in announcers' jinxes, at least in our announcement booth. But, man, just a very, very tough first half. We've had injuries to very important players. Just to add to the long list of injuries we've already had this season, But the guys are still fighting and competing hard, and we've got a second half coming up. And I believe they're going to come out with that same kind of heart and tenacity in the second half.
The second half will begin with Grace kicking off. Josh, if we just flip it in the second half and we outscore them 34-7, then we go to overtime.
Hey, so anything is possible.
Onside kick. And Grace has it.
Yeah.
So that's
perfectly
the way to start
executed, man. Who was that? Was that 35?
I couldn't see. I'm waiting on this replay to load up here.
Whoever that was, I think it was 35. I want to give, if it was Stormer, I want to give him credit. Executed perfectly, put his back to the defense, allowed the ball to bounce into his chest. And great way to start the second half with that onside kick recovery.
I can't see whose number that was, Josh. But either way, it's 1st and 10 Cougars, and Stanley's going to hand it off to B.A. running with some space, turns the corner. And he gets down to the 41-yard line.
And he's exciting with the ball in his hands.
Second down and 2. Snap to Stanley. He's looking, throws, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just behind him. Had him on that play. If he's able to connect with that, Doak's able to pick up more than just the first down. But ball behind him, Doak has to go back to get it and just unable to complete that catch.
Yeah,
that was going to be a big one.
Low and behind. So that's going to bring up third down. Third and 2. They go into that jumbo set here. And
that's going to be offside on the defense. Yeah, free play.
And they're going to whistle this one dead.
Either way, that's a first down, though.
Yes.
That's huge.
We will take an all-state first down however we can get it. So it'll make it 1st and 10 from the Lions' 36-yard line. Grace hustles to the line.
Back in that jumbo.
This will be a handoff to B.A., and he is just going to fight to get, well, to lose a yard, Josh.
Yeah, and that was 17 Jurgensen, who just blew that play up in the backfield.
Second down and 11. Pitch to B.A. He's going to look deep for Porter, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just unable to get the timing on that one as B.A. was hit by 2 guys trying to throw that ball. Not able to get his feet set and complete a strike down the field, but that play was there. Let's see if they go to that again later in this game.
So third down and 11. Stanley back, looking, time, steps up in the pocket, deep, caught by Porter, Touchdown, Cougars! That's a Biomax touchdown.
Man, he threw that ball way down the field. That was a great throw.
Brought some juice to this crowd on the home side tonight.
Yeah, just what a way to open the half. Onside kick recovery. The kick is good.
That extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. We have offsides against Coach Russell's thinking about it. He's going for it. He's going to accept the penalty and go for two.
There you go.
So take the extra point off the board. And Grace is going to accept the offsides penalty. That's going to put the ball at the 1.5 yard line, and Grace is going for two. In that jumbo set. Hand off to B.A. Bouncing face mask. He didn't get it, but he nearly had his head ripped off by his face mask and no flag. This has been one of the most flag-happy crews we've seen all season, and yet they missed that one.
Yeah, his head was turned completely sideways.
I don't understand how they missed that one. They have thrown a flag for just about everything you can imagine tonight, and then, I mean, they've thrown some flags to make up some penalties tonight, and then you miss an easy face mask. So this kickoff now brought to you by Harley's. 34-13, 10:36 remaining. Grace recovered the onside kick to open the second half. Drove down the field 50 yards, scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point. Removed the extra point from the scoreboard with an acceptance of an offsides penalty and went for two. They did not get it. Really blatant. And another onside kick, and they got it again. Unbelievable.
That was a great. I've never seen anything like that one.
Josh, they huddled up, and they broke that huddle in a dead run. That was executed to perfection.
Wow. And if they're able to march this one down and get a touchdown, it's a very different ball game all of a sudden.
It could get interesting, Josh. Very, very much get interesting here. I mean, a touchdown here makes this a two-score game all of a sudden.
Would it be amazing to see a second half where the other team never gets the ball? They just keep onside kicking it. Back-to-back onside kick recoveries. And Grace is starting to get some momentum going here.
McQuay in the backfield with Stanley. Here's the snap. It's going to be a play-action fake. Looking, throws the screen at the Stanley.
Oh, that
man.
was going to be a touchdown. That was going to be a touchdown.
The pressure got to Stanley. He had to throw off his back foot. And, Josh, you're exactly right. McQuay was wide open.
That was an excellent play call. because there was enough space out there. Nobody's catching Justice.
Yeah, he's gone. If he's able to catch that in stride, he is absolutely gone. 2nd and 10. Handoff to McQuaid. Nice cut inside. And then he gives up a little bit of that yardage.
Yeah, just to get back to the line of scrimmage now.
Daniel Peck makes a stop for the Lions.
How about some forward progress?
3rd down and 10.
My favorite thing about the crowd mic is that we get to hear the crowd mic in our ears.
Yes, we get to hear the suggestions to the officials. 3rd and 10. Porter in motion. Stanley looking, throws, incomplete.
Elijah Hicks, the intended receiver.
And that's going to bring up 4th and 10. You would have liked to have at least gotten part of that.
Yeah. So they're going to punt it on their own 45-yard line. Do we have any fake punts in our repertoire?
Looks like Grace Prep would be expecting one right now. They don't even have anybody back to return. And now we're going to get whistles. And I don't see a signal. Illegal snap. So 4th and 15 now from midfield.
They had too many guys on the field. Oh, they ran in a punt returner.
Stanley gets away. High punt. And another Lions bounce. And Hecht has to stop it at the 34-yard line. Josh, that bounced a good 8 or 9 yards back upfield.
Yeah, it's not the kind of bounce you want on that punt. So Grace Prep finally gets to come out on the field on offense, as the Cougars are unable to capitalize on that second onside kick recovery. And let's see if this defense can make any adjustments here in the second half.
Quick pass. Stinson is there. They miss him.
Oh.
Henry misses him. And then finally taken out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Man, 2 opportunities to get him for no gain, and just great moves on the outside. Very elusive out in space.
Yes, extremely. 2nd down and 2. That's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he hits the hole like a bolt of lightning all the way into the Grace territory at the 40-yard line before Vadrine is able to bring him down. Maybe I missed it. No, yeah, that was Coleman Swain. So correction there, Coleman Swain on the stop.
For a second, I thought he caught that.
He caught that laying down.
I was about to say it's that kind of night.
It took the words right out of my mouth. Second down and 10. I really did think he caught that for a second.
From our vantage point, it looked like he did for a second.
It's going to be a handoff and slowed up by Stinson, but once again, Josh, I don't know if the first man that's made the tackle one time tonight for Grace.
Yeah, these Lion running backs have just been strong running. They've had some great moves, cutbacks. We've seen a couple spin moves. just the ability to break tackles and continue to pick up yards makes this a 3rd and short.
That was David Jurgensen. 3rd down and 3. Quarterback's going to keep it. Stretches for the first down. He's going to be marked short. And it's going to be 4th and 1.
So big opportunity here for the Cougars. If they're able to somehow get this stop on 4th and 1.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got the first down.
Barely got there.
Multiple Cougars on that stop, including Luke Anderson.
So a first down to the 29-yard line.
30-yard line.
And we get the call there. A lot of Cougars stood up pointing, and I was wondering if they were going to get the whistle, but it looked like there was about 3 guys that moved early. So it's going to make it 1st and 15. Shotgun snap. Throwing deep. And a great catch over Christian Henry.
He was in great coverage, too.
Jackson Bryson.
That ball just went right over the fingertips of Henry. He played it perfectly, was in great position. It's just that kind of night.
That was a well-thrown ball by Cohen Jurgensen.
Yeah, he has shown the ability to put that ball right where it needs to be all game. Good-looking quarterback.
So now the extra point attempt for Grace Prep. And that kick is up, and it is good. 7:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It is 41-13 in favor of the Lions. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grace Game Day. I'm Preston Proctor. With me is Josh McElhaney. Scoop and Grind, a sponsor of Grace Game Day this year. We just played their commercial, and right now, if you go into Scoop and Grind and you tell them you heard about them on Grace Game Day, you'll get 10% off of your order. Great coffee, ice cream, milkshakes, all kinds of good stuff. McQuay from the 25, coming near sideline, has a little bit of a wall across the 50, cuts back inside 45. He's to the 40, the 30, 20, look out! Touchdown!
Yes, sir.
There's a flag in the middle of the field.
Oh, no.
I literally can't stand these guys. These officials have thrown flags all night long. What an electric run that they just ripped away from him.
You should be ashamed.
Oh. Josh, that just makes me sick.
What an electric run by Justice McQuay. It's not going to stand. I don't know who the holding flag was on.
It's not going to count on the scoreboard, but we will be playing that replay.
That was
for a while.
Incredible. But I bet Grace Prep does not kick it off to him again like that.
What a disappointing call there. So here we go, 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Stanley's back, pressured, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah,
Josh, the pressure is unreal.
A host of Lions, or should I say a pride of Lions, that was in the backfield that time. Not anything Cole Stanley could do back there.
And that's a 13-yard loss.
So we went from a kick return for a touchdown
to 2nd and 23 from our own 27.
Needing to get to the 50-yard line, the 49-yard line, rather.
Stanley looking for Porter, caught at the 35, across the 40, and he's going to get that first down. And cuts back inside the 40, first down.
Get the ball to number 1. Whatever you got to do, get the ball to Doak Porter. He has made some big plays tonight, and he just shows you just how good he is in space.
That's an all-state first down for the Cougars.
What an effort.
Line of scrimmage is the 37 in Lions territory. McQuay and Porter to the far side. Stanley looking, throws for Porter again, off his fingertips, incomplete.
Ooh, that one hurts. I like the idea, though. Doak's been explosive all game. He's had some big plays. Feed him. And even that play was there.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't probably wasn't going to gain a whole lot, but I mean, positive yardage. That's what Grace has needed all game, is just positive yardage on each play.
Just stay ahead of the chains.
2nd and 10. McQuay going in motion. Jet sweep to him, following BA, just bottled up in the backfield. So that's going to make it 3rd and long. Five minutes remaining in the third quarter. Grace facing a 3rd and 14. Hicks in motion. Stanley looking deep for Porter. Incomplete. Lots of contact going down the sideline there. And so now it is 4th and 14.
Yeah, and you got to go for this.
And so now we're going to get a timeout called here by Grace. This timeout brought to you by Scoop and Grind. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Grace facing a 4th and 14 from the Lions' 41-yard line. Here we go as the offense returns to the field. They need the 27-yard line to keep this drive alive. They're going to rush to the line of scrimmage. Stanley's back, pressured, throws over the middle, caught by Hicks. And he's taken down
like a yard
just short.
One more yard is all he needed. That was a great play, though.
It was a nice throw by Stanley, staying in there as pressure was coming.
That's a first down.
And so the Lions take over at their own 28-yard line. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third. Grace doesn't have enough guys on the field. And we're going to get a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Scoop and Grind. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals Scoop and Grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a Scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. 4:30 remaining in the third. Grace trailing the Lions by 41-13. 1st and 10 Lions. After Grace just came up a yard short. And that pass is intercepted by Hicks. To the 30, the 20, the 10. And he fumbles going out of bounds. Going to be marked down at the 1.
That was the most fortunate fumble I've ever seen. That was almost disastrous.
That was very much.
I've never been more thankful for a fumble to go out of bounds at the 1 yard line than I was that time.
My goodness. So it's going to be 1st and goal.
They've got to punch this in now.
Yes. Josh, that is.
You can't get any closer.
That's at the 1/3 yard line. First and goal. Stanley under center. Handoff, BA, touchdown. That's a Biomax touchdown for the Cougars. After the interception by Elijah Hicks that was returned About 38 yards,
man,
to the 1 foot line.
Now, I didn't see on that fumble. Did was the quarterback able to get back and knock the ball loose?
I believe it was the quarterback, Josh. That extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law is good.
What a play by Hicks, though.
And so it's 41-20. Cougars trying to claw their way back into this game.
Could go for one of those onside kick recoveries right about now.
Tell you what. So you're telling me there's a chance. This kickoff brought to you by Harley's.
They were ready for it that time.
Yeah, they've got a lot of guys crowded up here to receive this onside kick should it happen. And it's going to happen again. This time the Lions are ready for it. So Grace Prep will begin this drive at their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
I like it, though.
So they mark this one at the 49-yard line. Jurgensen goes under center. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle.
Man, he's so good.
And just all kinds of running space before he's finally taken out of bounds. Noah Bonjour.
Yeah, he's been saying bonjour to a lot of defensive players today.
I'm telling you.
He is fast and explosive.
Josh, whenever he gets the ball, it feels like he's already at top speed.
Like yeah, he's just got a great first step.
And they'll hand it to him again. This time he cuts his way back. And Josiah King brings him down. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Josiah King with the stop.
Second down and 6. 3:45 remaining in the third quarter. Hand off again to Bonjour. First down yardage. As he was able to slip out past the outstretched arms of Elijah Hicks. And so that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Grace looking to stand up on this defensive stop here. Handoff again to Bonjour, and this time they're there
there
for
you
him.
go. And that's
Cole Stanley on the stop, drops him in the backfield for a loss.
So I can do more than just throw the football around. Great play to get a tackle for a loss. He's not easy to bring down back there.
No, he's not.
That's not an easy open field tackle to make either.
That definitely took some work there. Second down and 12. Handoff again, and this time
Good
they
job.
stop him again right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Gaudier was the first one to get there to trip him up.
And Parker Sturmer, 35.
And so, Josh, that's actually going to go down as a loss of another yard. It's 3rd and 13.
There we go.
Opportunity for a stop. Here we go. Jurgensen is back. All day in the pocket. Now flushed and has to just throw it away.
Good coverage.
Josh, there was no pressure on the quarterback
At
for
all.
quite some time, but yet the coverage was still great.
Yeah, had he chose to run, he probably could have picked up some yards, but looking downfield, nobody open down the field, and he's just able to, the defense able to stand their ground, and finally the pressure gets there. He's got to throw it away, so 4th down.
4th and 13. The offense is on the field.
Big opportunity for this defense.
He's back. Pressure coming. Holding is missed. There's a flag. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, great play, Doak.
Broken up by Doak Porter.
Yeah, we're going to decline that penalty.
Holding against the offense. Coach Russell's going to say no thank you. And it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Cougars defense.
And Doak Porter made a great play in the end zone. It looked like for a second he had that touchdown in his hands.
It did.
And Doak was able to separate and dislodge that football. And, man.
Yeah, as that pass was flying through the air intended for Carter Smith, Josh, I was very thankful for that flag because I knew, okay, good, this is coming back. Because I'm with you. I thought it was going to be a catch.
But even when the ball hit his hands, I thought it was going to be a catch. And Doak was able to get his hand in there. Great play. Great turnover. The Cougars have the ball. Let's see if they can capitalize again.
Hecht in motion. Stanley's going to give it to B.A., trying to bounce it outside, and he's going to get about a yard.
Ball popped out, but they're going to call him down.
And it looks like they're going to give him 2 yards on the play. So 2nd down and 8. Grace trying to find a way to battle their way back into this. They are without Wyatt Buchanan tonight, who was injured last week. And then Josh also, more after this play, Porter in motion. Stanley looking, throws, caught by Hicks, brought down. Dropped for a loss.
And really, we're lucky there wasn't a penalty there because I think B.A. came out of
B.A. was moving early. And matter of fact, I wish there had been a penalty because I like 2nd and 14 better than 3rd and 14. And Josh, for the majority of this game, Grace has also been without Andrew Gardner.
Yeah, big loss on the defense. Without their captain out there. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. Hope he's okay.
So 3rd down and 14 here. 4 wide receivers set for the Cougars. Stanley is back, looking, rolling toward the far sideline, throwing deep on the run. Jump ball incomplete. That was intended for, I believe, Christian Henry. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. And Grace Prep will begin this drive I apologize. That was 3rd down. Now it's 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to punt it away.
My apologies there.
Unable to capitalize on that great defensive stand. Ooh.
They get closer and closer to that punt.
Oh!
And he was able to somehow corral it.
That was almost a huge break.
Oh.
Because he tried to catch that kind of over the shoulder, which I believe they're probably taught not to do that.
And, Josh, how many times has that happened tonight where it's just right there and it falls Grace Prep's way?
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that. He's going over the shoulder. There are 4 Cougars bearing down on him, and he muffs the punt. But instead of it bouncing anywhere else, it bounced right back up into his chest.
Yep.
And it's unfortunately just kind of the story of the night for the Cougars as the Lions will begin this drive 1st and 10 from their own 35. Handoff to Bonjour, and he's going to get about 5 yards as we come to the end of the third quarter. That was Elijah Hicks in on the stop there. So at the end of 3, it is Grace Prep 41, Grace 20. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live in the Hope Church broadcast booth at Clyde Perkins Field, or Clyde Perkins Stadium. Tonight's game is brought to you by Allstate. Local agent is Monette Taylor, located in White House on Highway 110. Thank you, Monette, for your support. Handoff Bonjour, and he is going to just weave his way up for a first down. First and 10 from the 47. Ale Heck and on the stop for Grace. We've got flags and whistles to start the play here.
That's going to go backwards.
First and 15 is what that will become. And so, Josh, tonight's game for the Cougars was if they win, they secure a playoff spot. And so now we will have to wait another week if they don't find a way to get back on top in this game. We'll have to wait another week to see how things shake out in the final week of the regular season. Handoff Bonjour, and he is loose up the middle, and he is fast. That's a touchdown.
Man.
And they're going to get a flag there for their little celebration in the end zone. I think he was okay with it for a few seconds, but it just kind of kept on going and going. And
yeah.
And so, extra point pending here. It's going to be a dead ball foul against the Lions. So the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Their extra point try will come here from the normal spot. Snap and hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 11:04 remaining in the ball game, your score is 48-20. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop, game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live at Clyde Perkins Stadium on the Grace Community School Upper Campus. Your Cougars are trailing this one by the score of 48-20 with 11:04 remaining. Grace Prep will kick this from their own 25-yard line after the unsportsmanlike penalty is assessed on this kickoff. And we'll see if they manage to kick this away from Justice McQuay. He takes it at the 45. Midfield, looking for a spot. 45. Weaves his way across the 40 to the 39. And so that's where Grace will begin in Lions territory at the 39-yard line. 10:55 remaining in this ball game. Hicks in motion, jet sweep to him, cuts inside a block and gets cut down right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no.
And he seems to be in some pain.
Immediately reached for his lower back as he fell awkwardly. Defender grabbed his foot.
And he gets to his feet. He's walking under his own power, but you can tell he's a little bit ginger about it. Be second down and 11 for the Cougars. Stanley in the gun, BA next to him. Second and 11. Quick screen pass to McQuay. Makes them miss. 30. And caught from behind at the 20. You don't say that very much.
No, you don't.
It's an all-state first down. Big gain there to McQuay. Josh, 3 Lions closed on him in the backfield, and he slipped right through all 3 of them.
He pulled.
So electric with the football.
He is. He really is, especially in space. Getting him out on the perimeter in space, he is so good.
McQuay in motion. Stanley's going to look for Porter now. Caught inside the 20 and slung out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Oh, goodness. They marked him down at the 17. I thought he was a little bit further downfield than that. Brings up second down and 6 now. McQuay in motion again. Stanley's going to roll that way, looking, throws for the end zone. Wide open. Hicks. Touchdown, Cougars.
And I guess his back is all right. Great play design. He was wide open in the end zone.
Nobody near him, Josh, for the Biomax touchdown. 9:24 remaining in the ball game. That touchdown brought to you by Biomax. Now this extra point attempt brought to you by Hager Family Law. It is up and it is good. 9:24 remaining in the game, 48-27. And I would just imagine, Josh, we got an onside kick coming this way. It's a 3-score ball game, so obviously right now time is not on your side. Scoreboard is definitely not on your side. And possessions at this point come at a premium. And Grace has shown a couple of different variations of the onside kick.
Yeah, they
tonight.
really have. They've shown a lot of creativity with that.
This kickoff brought to you by Harley's. Grace Prep definitely lined up ready for an onside kick. And here it is. And they field it at the 44-yard line.
It's a little bit too much on that one.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's in the area of offsides against the Cougars. And so do they mark off the penalty yardage? I've never seen you mark off offsides yardage. You don't mark offsides penalties at the end of the play. You either mark it and replay. I don't have any confidence in this officiating crew to be able to get it in the right spot, though. Fumble on the play, and once again, Josh, there it is. Same thing.
Yeah, just the ball's bouncing Grace Prep's away. Oh, no, I think he got hurt trying to get that fumble back. Hate to see that, man. He's been playing so good today. Oh, no. Grabbing at his hamstring. Oh, that's number 17. Yeah, he's also had a good game on both sides of the ball. Hate to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah, a couple of his teammates went to like stretch it as if it might be a cramp, and then they quickly stopped. So I don't know if he was saying, no, it's not a cramp. But it's going to be 2nd down and 12. Just once again, an example of the ball bouncing right back the Lions' way. Quarterback's going to keep this one. And, Josh, he is fast and difficult to bring down.
Yeah, he's also very elusive. There's some good athletes on that side of the ball.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. We're at 8:40 remaining in this ball game. Hand off to Bonjour.
Oh,
and just,
man.
Josh, the way he just got skinny.
Goodness gracious.
There's a flag on the play.
This is going to be another holding on Grace Prep. Yep. That's got to be 6 or 7 at this point.
At least. It's just really, really, this has been a lot of penalties in this game. I don't know that we've seen this many penalties. I mean, it's been a little bit lopsided, but a lot of penalties on going both ways, really.
Yeah, but Grace Prep has really, they may have doubled the amount of penalties that Grace has gotten. They have gotten called for so many of these holding calls. It hasn't really affected the outcome of the game, but it has taken some big plays off the board.
Play action fake. Now the quarterback's just going to keep it. First down yardage and out of bounds.
Man, he's got some big strides.
So on 3rd down and 11, he just ran, Josh. He just ran. 1st and 10 from the 40. Hand off Bonjour.
Man, he's so hard to bring down. There was probably 6 different Cougars that got their hands on him on that run.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. As the clock runs under 7:45 remaining in the game.
Oh.
Fumbled snap and just bounces right back to him. Flag on the play. And so there's a flag on the play, but Josh, once again, the ball hits the ground and literally just bounces right back up.
Yeah.
To a Lion player.
Illegal shift.
So it's illegal shift, and that will replay 2nd down. It will be 2nd down and 6, I believe. I'm not sure they know where to put the ball. No, it wouldn't be 2nd down and 6. They'd already moved the down marker. Man, he was fast moving that. I was looking at the fact that it was already 1 yard away from the stick. Which it was, right? It was 2nd down and 1, or am I crazy, Josh? I believe it was 2nd down and 1, so that would be right. It would be 2nd down and 6. If it's an illegal, this one shouldn't be that hard. If it's 2nd down and 1 and it's an illegal shift, it's a 5-yard penalty from the previous line of scrimmage.
So now it's it looks like they gave him a 1st down, and now it's 1st and 15. Is that what happened?
I don't understand. It was I'm going back and looking. It was 2nd down and 1.
Illegal shift would be a dead ball, right?
It should be a dead ball, but
it looks like they gave him the 1st down.
It should have been 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line. But instead, they went 1st and 15 from the 45. Well, anyway. So I guess it's 2nd down and 11. And we're going to hand it off to Bonjour, and he's going to get down close to first down yardage. And on 2nd down and 11, he gains 10 yards, and they might as well give it, give him what you want to give him, I guess. We go under 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. 3rd and 1. First down as number 10, Jackson Bryson, drags a couple of Cougars with him. Jackson Bryson was lined up in the running back spot, and right before the snap, the quarterback and running back just shifted.
Yeah, they've done that a couple of times tonight.
So 1st and 10. Hand off to Bonjour. And he is going to score.
Man, he is special. He's got great balance. He's got great speed.
Yeah, that was a really ridiculous step that he made there.
I mean, sometimes, honestly, there's not a lot you can do.
He just put his foot in the ground, changed directions, but the speed did not change at all. The extra point's good, makes it 55-27. 5:07 remaining in the game. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. We are live from Clyde Perkins Stadium. 5:07 remaining in the ball game. Grace Prep with a lead of 55-27, getting ready to kick off to the Cougars. And it's just been a tough night, and the injury bug has just continued to kind of hang around. As it just seems like everything has kind of bounced the Lions' way tonight. Josh, how many times have we seen the ball hit the turf and it
bounce right back into
does
their
not
arms.
Bounce anywhere except just directly back up into their arms as they just squib it. McQuay takes it at the 23, quickly up across the 35 and breaks a tackle. He gets up near midfield. He is as elusive as they come.
Yeah, he is electric with the ball in his hands.
Nice return there by Justice McQuay. Sets the Cougars up with great field position at the 49-yard line. 4:58 remaining in this ball game. And so as they get set to begin this drive, Josh, I mean, obviously this team has no quit in them, but this game will come to an end here in a little bit, and they'll have to turn their attention to the season finale because there's still going to be a lot to play for next week.
Yeah.
When it all comes down to it.
Yeah, and you want to finish this game as strong as you can.
Absolutely. Stanley's back, looking. He's got time, throws it.
God,
Porter wide open inside the 40. Makes a man miss at the 30. Cuts back inside to the 10 and stumbles his way to the 6-yard line.
The turf monster got him. What a game Doak has had.
That was a really, really nice run after catch for Doak Porter.
Yeah, he's had a great game today.
It's going to set them up first and goal at the 5-yard line. Hand off to BA. Bouncing to the outside.
Oh no.
And he goes down.
That did not look good.
And he's holding his lower leg.
That did not look good.
And we'll take a look at him. Obviously hope he's okay. He was dragging players with him, and it
looked like he kind of got rolled up and then pushed backwards.
Looked eerily like that kind of a hip drop type tackle. And so obviously we hope that he is okay. We'll take a break while they look at him. We'll be back to Grace Game Day right after this.
In the heart of White House, there's a place where hope resides. Welcome to Hope Church, where the embrace of hope transforms lives. We are more than a church. We are a refuge of compassion, a haven of strength, and a beacon of light. At Hope Church, you'll discover a community that's here for you. Join us in the journey of hope, where every story matters. Your place of hope, right here, right now.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. BA making his way off the field with a little bit of help from the trainers, but thankful to see him putting some weight on that leg. Josh, I'll just be honest with you. When he went down, I did not like the look of that at all.
Yeah, it looked really bad. Thankfully, he's walking on his own power. Hope that ankle is okay, because it sure looked like he got rolled up on as he was being tackled. I think what happened was there was a defender at his feet and two more that were kind of high as he was dragging bodies trying to get that touchdown, and he just kind of got rolled up on. So McQuaid now in at running back.
2nd and goal. Stanley throws. Porter, touchdown. That's a Biomax touchdown for the Cougars. Doak Porter's had a nice night tonight.
He really has.
It was a great play call there. A lot of deception and a great delivery from Stanley to Porter. Extra point brought to you by Hager Family Law. That extra point is up, and it is good with 4:02 remaining. It is 55-34. We'd like to say a great thank you tonight to a sponsor, East Texas Nutrition. Josh, I stopped at East Texas Nutrition today and got a loaded tea. And if you like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, and I don't know anybody that doesn't like watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
How could you not?
As a matter of fact, I think if somebody does not like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, I mean, I kind of wonder if you might be a psychopath. That's harsh words. I shouldn't say that. No, watermelon Jolly Rancher. Josh, they have a loaded tea that is watermelon Jolly Rancher flavor, and it is fantastic. And I also got a white chocolate Snickers protein bite, and man, just so good. So East Texas Nutrition, a sponsor of Grace Game Day. We appreciate them so much. Go by and check them out. They're in the shopping center next to Green Acres Baptist Church. You will not be disappointed. Here's that quick onside kick. And Grace Prep is ready for it. They recovered at their own 48-yard line. They'll begin this drive 1st and 10 from there. 4:02 remaining in the game. As Josh, these two teams have just exchanged scores for the most, really the fourth quarter, the entirety of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Big play after big play on both sides.
Bonjour puts the ball on the ground.
Get it!
And Grace is there to recover it.
And that's Matt Gaudier with the fumble recovery. And the Cougars get the ball right back on the first play.
And BA trotting back onto the field. That's a good thing to see.
That's a very good thing to see.
Except it looked like they just sent him back to the sideline. It looked like the Grace coaching staff just said, no, thank you. Go rest, young man. Not forget go west, young man. Go rest, young man.
I think throw it to Porter. Just throw it to Porter or Justice McQuay. Give it to one of your playmakers. These guys have been explosive. Hicks has been explosive.
Stanley's back. Looking deep for Porter. Got him at the 45. Running away, stumbles and falls inside the 25-yard line.
That's the second time Doug Porter has fallen. The turf monster gets him, but what a great play. And, man.
That's another All-State first down, and Grace is right on the East Texas Nutrition red zone boundary there at the 22-yard line. Quick strike there to Porter. Stanley back. Going to the end zone for Hicks. Underthrown, but Hicks was trying to go back to the ball. The defender wasn't even looking for it. I mean, the way they've been flag happy, you could have thrown one there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was enough to constitute a flag.
In comparison to some of the ones they've thrown, I think it is. Under normal circumstances, I would say no. 2nd and 10. Stanley looking, pressured, steps out of it, throws on the run. Porter makes Hicks. And inside the 10, first down. And it is 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's been a fun second half.
Hecht in motion. Stanley looking, throws, batted away, incomplete. Jackson Bryson read that the whole way, and I'm thankful he only put one hand up for that.
Yeah. I don't know if Cole was expecting him to, if it was a choice route, and he had the choice to go in or out.
Right.
And Cole threw it out. He ran in, but not on the same page on that one.
Well, Josh, I think if he throws it in, I think he throws it right into the face mask of Jackson Bryson.
So BA is back on the field now.
Hand off to BA up the middle, churning his way. And they're going to call him down at the 1. So 3rd and goal as we're under 3 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, just give it to him again.
Stanley under center. Handoff BA, brought down in the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down and goal now.
Yeah, that time Grace Prep was ready for that run up the middle.
4th and goal from the 4.
Same formation. I'm just throwing a fade to Porter.
And he goes up high, incomplete.
And he's hurt.
And Porter is in pain. So it's a turnover on downs, but The more concerning issue at hand is wanting to make sure that Doak Porter is okay. .213 remaining in the ball game. We're going to step away. We'll be back right after this.
Need a boost before school? Or a sweet treat to celebrate the big game or a great grade on a test? Brewed fresh, poured bold. Lattes, cold brew, espresso, and more. 2 legendary names, 1 sweet shop. Bluebell plus Tillamook equals scoop and grind magic. More than a shop, it's your local hangout. Great coffee, amazing ice cream, even better company. Win or lose, celebrate with a scoop. Game days taste better at Scoop and Grind. Stop by Scoop and Grind today. Located on Highway 64, just 3 miles from the Grace Upper Campus.
I'll see you soon at Scoop and Grind.
Welcome back to Grace Game Day. They are still taking a look at Doak Porter in the end zone, helping him to his feet right now. And we're going to step away for another moment. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. That incomplete pass resulted in a turnover on downs. And so the Lions will take over at the 4-yard line. First and 10. And it's a handoff. That is number 1, Garrett Lawhorn. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute timeout. So we will step away. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Grace Game Day. It is a 2-minute timeout here with 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. The Lions leading the Cougars by the score of 55-34. It's been a really, Josh, a pretty exciting second half, a very entertaining fourth quarter.
It has been a very fun second half.
The teams have just really, Josh, man, they've gone back and forth, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. But right now, 2 minutes remaining. It is second down and about 2 yards to go for the first down. And it's going to be a handoff again to,
I think it's just QB keep at this point.
Lawhorn. Oh, is he in at QB now?
I think so.
Okay.
He's just catching the direct snap.
I got you. Well, that's good for first down yardage. And the clock's running again now. 1:45 remaining in the ball game.
I think they're going into victory formation.
And they will take a knee. And, Josh, they'll need to do that just one more time. Clock goes under 1 minute remaining. They can take it down to about 40 seconds before they snap it again. And that snap will do it. Grace Prep is going to come out on top by the score of 55-34. And the Cougars will regroup, and they'll come back next week for the regular season finale. And we'll do it again. There's a lot of stuff still left to fight for and play for. And so we will get back to the action next week, 1 week from tonight. And looking to fight for another day. But the final score tonight, 55-34. I want to say a big thank you to everyone for joining us tonight on Grace Game Day. Thank you to all of our sponsors this year. We appreciate you so much. We've got Hope Church sponsoring this year, Biomax Spray Foam Insulation. Allstate local agent is Monette Taylor. Harley's. Gentlemen, if you are looking for some really great clothing, I would encourage you to go to Harley's. Check them out in the shopping center next to Dakota Steakhouse behind the Broadway Square Mall. Hager Family Law. If you have any kind of need for family law practice, I would encourage you to talk to Hager Family Law. Go see them. They will be very good to you. Scoop and Grind, great place. Just a couple of miles away from the Grace Upper Campus, a great place to get ice cream, both Bluebell and Tillamook. Coffee, milkshakes. It is absolutely great. So I'd encourage you to go see them. Go see them. Let them know you heard about them on Grace Game Day, and you'll get 10% off of your order. And then East Texas Nutrition. We appreciate them for being a sponsor this year as well. And then one of our newest sponsors, or our newest sponsor to join the Grace Game Day family, a big thank you to Texas Oncology, Jordan Boos and her staff. We appreciate them so much, and we're thankful for them and their support. And we'll be getting back to the action once again next week. And as Bishop Dunn is going to come to town, and there's still stuff to fight for. I think the Cougars at this point, Josh, I think they might need a little bit of help. I'm not certain of all the playoff scenarios, but I think they might need a little bit of help next week. But you know what? There's still pathways for the Cougars to get into the playoffs, and so we are just going to see what happens next week. I know they're going to come out with a lot of fight. They're going to come out and give it everything they've got. And so we're going to be here to bring you the action. And hopefully some of the guys that got banged up tonight can get some strength back and get back recovered and ready to go at 100%. Because, Josh, man, it's just felt like it's been the season of the beat-up.
Yeah, it really has. Just, it feels like every game somebody's getting hurt, multiple people getting hurt, important people getting hurt. You just hate to see this amount of injuries pile up like this.
Yep, it's been tough. It's definitely been tough. But this team just continues to work. They continue to fight, and we appreciate them. And so hats off to Grace Prep. They came in and they played a really good game tonight, and they come out on top, 55-34. And so we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And really important announcement here. We want you to know volleyball playoff game. It is a home playoff game right here at the Grace Upper Campus. It is going to be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And so we'd like to encourage all of you to come out and be a part of that. It's going to be a great night. Looking forward to that. Come out and be part of that. And we're going to cheer those Lady Cougars on to a first-round playoff victory and see where this thing takes them from there. And then, of course, we've got Bishop Dunn coming in on Friday next week for the regular season finale of football. Basketball season getting ready to get geared up here pretty soon. They're underway with a couple of scrimmages. and season will be getting underway here shortly. But right now, we still got some stuff to fight for in football, and we will be here for all of that. So, thank you for tuning in tonight, and until next Tuesday for the first round of the volleyball playoffs. So long, everybody.